Hi, welcome back. This section we're going to talk about the I in DISC, the influencers and the involvers. These are the people-to-people person. Most of the time you'll recognize them as the salesmen, the people that are out making friends, and because they have a mortgage to pay, they ask them to buy. They are people-to-people. If you've ever noticed, a great high I can go into a room and in 25 minutes get everybody's business card. You wonder how that happens. Well, let me tell you how it happens. When they go into the room, they're looking for the most fascinating person in the world. And they walk over and they see Carl. Hi, Carl. And they start talking to him. Now, in the back of their mind, they're going, oh man, this person really may be the most interesting person. Wow. But in the out of the corner of their eye, they see Phil. And they go, whoa. Now, Carl, you may be the most interesting, but then there's Phil. I think, Carl, give me your business card. We'll get lunch. We'll get breakfast. I'll get coffee. Thanks. Takes the business card. Goes, Phil, wow, you, in the back of their mind, are the most fascinating person in the world. And they talk for a few minutes. And also, all of a sudden, he catches out of the corner of his eye, Nick, wow. He goes, well, Phil might be the most fascinating person, but what about Nick? And he says, Phil, give me your business card. We'll get coffee, we'll get breakfast, we'll get lunch. I'll get back to you. Takes his business card, boom, it's over to Nick. Continues this process throughout the room, looking for the most fascinating person in the world. But he has to check them all because who knows? So the high I gets around people. If you think back to your high school days, there may have been a person or persons that the party always started around. They were always starting a party or an activity. Those are your high I's. They're strong in promotions. If you have a program that you want to get out, they're the ones to get the word out, to get to people. Now, they're very strong in that. Now, their biggest fear is the loss of prestige. Now, let me tell you how that can happen. I had a salesman, and I went on a sales call with him one time, and he forgot the brochure. And afterwards, I had two choices. I could say to him, Nick, why didn't you bring the brochure? And if it did, he'd shut down, because that's a loss of prestige. So I say to him, Nick, next time, let's bring the sales brochure. Oh, wow, that's a great idea. No loss of prestige, no loss of performance. So they will avoid situations that will lose prestige, but their motivation is recognition. If you've ever seen sales programs, sales organizations, they are forever having awards. People compete for the awards. So when you have the I's, know that the high I, because of their people focus, has a real dyslexia for follow-up. What do I mean by that? The detailed reports, the feedback. If you ask them to go out and meet with people, they'll go meet with people, but if you want reports about that, you better get a C to follow along or to talk to the high I when they get back to get the reports of the people that they saw. High I's, very, very useful in people making friends activities. They are an integral part, just as all personalities are, in putting together and achieving your vision for your church. Thanks.